Hello. I don't really know what to say after that. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys a very traumatic story in my life. I'm going to be telling you guys about the time that I was a victim of the original piss master. I know it sounds crazy. You would think the piss dude that Kanel met was the originator. No. The dude I met back in elementary, bro, he doesn't compare to him. He doesn't compare to him. Nope. And obviously, I'm not gonna say any names this time. I'm not gonna say any names because I actually think this guy's still pretty cool, even though what the frick he did in the 4th grade was pretty freaking weird. I still think he was a pretty cool guy. He's a pretty chill guy. But let's go and hop inside the... Wait. Because who told y'all I was gonna be part of TNT? Who the frick told y'all I was gonna be part of TNT? You think I'd pass up on this opportunity? Yeah, I know you heard the music in the beginning. Boy, who we thought this was. Who you thought this was. I'm with Kenny. I'm with Shaq. And then I'm with frick, who's like he likes to eat a lot. Wait, he's the fat guy. Frick. Wait, I forgot his name. But now let's go ahead and hop inside the vid. Big disclaimer. I don't know why I'm so dressed like this, but big disclaimer, these two dudes right here are my real life friends, and they were actually there. Like, they can actually vouch for this story, bro. But let's get into it. So boom, we're back in the freaking classroom, right? We're back in the freaking classroom. This was the daily setting, day to day. This, by the way, the story takes place in the 4th grade. Let me start off with that. This story takes place in the 4th grade. I'm not gonna lie, the whole 4th grade year was just really like weird and like low key impacted my life forever, because that really taught me that, hey, I need to grow the frick up. Okay. And around that time, it was boys versus girls was like big. It was like the biggest thing, bro. Like, I remember girls was trying to get all the boys in trouble with the principal at one point and like laughing at it. That's a story for another day. But like I said, we're in the classroom, right? As you can see at my table, we got Mayjock. You've seen him in all the videos. We got my glorious King John Cena. We got Soul over there. We got KSI. I don't know why it looks like that. I'm not gonna lie. And then we got Drake over there. Why do we have Drake in here? Because he probably likes my nerd. And then the random dude over here, that is the person who I'm going to be talking about in this video. Now, I'm not going to use specific names because this dude, he's still pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. He's still low key. Like, if I see him in real life, he'd still be bro. But just these situations that was happening in this grade kind of traumatized me. I'm not going to lie. And he doesn't even know that. He's probably going to try and call cap on this, and I'm not calling cap. You can ask anybody. You can ask Mayjock, bro. This happened, bro. We were in the same class. This happened. Like I said, this is the usual setting, you know, before recess. And you know, the teacher will come in, you know, she's usually, you know, coming in, and then she's like, all right, guys, we're about to go to oh frick, wait, I'm not moving the character. All right, guys, we're about to go to recess, so guys, be ready. And yeah, I'm a teacher. Yeah. You know, as a kid, recess is like the best time, you know what I'm saying? You get away from the work, you don't gotta freaking sit down, be forced to sit down and eat like at lunch. Like recess compared to lunch is nothing, bro. Like, recess was always where like the action was at, bro. Fights, freaking races, football. But usually around this time, you know, you should be happy to go to recess, right? I was not happy to go to recess. I was never happy to go to recess. Reason being is because of the kid that I was just talking about, that I said I was going to talk about. He used to make recess like fear factor for me, bro. Every time he heard the word recess, like he just got like a sensation at himself, bro. Like, yeah, let's go. We're gonna have fun at recess. But after recess, it's gonna get active. Let's move to the next scene. So you're chilling at recess, right? You know, you're sliding down the slide. Whee! Yeah, let's go. I'm having so much fun right now, man. This is the time of my life, man. But imagine the fun stops, right? The fun stops because you keep getting warned of what's to come. And this used to happen every recess. Every recess, when this trend started with him, he would warn us. Like he would warn us before it would happen, but we couldn't really avoid it because the teachers would force us to use the restroom before going back to class. Like she would make all the boys and all the girls go in the restroom all at once, which I don't know why they did that. This is kind of stupid, but we just had to deal with it. It was just what came with the package, man. But you know, I'm chilling at recess and I'm getting these looks by him, bro. And these looks are saying, hey, when we get in that restroom, you're mine. You're mine. And I'm not gonna lie, was I scared? Yes, I was scared because I knew what was to come, bro. Like I knew what was to come.
Whoa.
Pause. Wait. Frick. Recess that whole 4th grade year was literally just like you had to stay 10 toes, bro. You gotta stay 10 toes down, except for like near like the middle end type ish. That's whenever he got wait, is that wait, so boom, it's the end of recess. Every boy is in the restroom. Every boy is in the restroom, man. You can't avoid it. You're forced in here. And what I want to mention, I don't know if there's any ladies that watch my videos, but the boys' restroom will forever be cooked. Like, I don't know what the girls' restroom looks like. I've heard it's like daffodils in there, but the boys' restroom, bro, guaranteed you're getting straight piss all over the floors, bro. All over the floors. There's piss everywhere, bro. Like I don't know how our shoes were never sticky. I don't know how that happened, or our shoes never even stunk. Like literally, as soon as you walk in, you would think you're stepping in a puddle of water. It's piss, straight piss. And then sometimes some dude would leave a dookie in the urinal. Like how did they not get caught? Because you'd have to pull your pants all the way down, spread your cheeks, and then poop in there, bro. How do you not get caught? How? But like I said earlier, we're forced in here. Forced against our will, and then here comes this dude. We're gonna call him Michael. By the way, I didn't even mention his name. We're gonna call him Michael for the video. But you know, he's just getting ready, right? Getting ready, waiting for everybody to get inside the restroom. And I don't know why he did this. Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing now. He would always wait until everybody got inside the restroom to do what he's about to do, bro. He would always wait until everybody got inside, until it got compacted to where nobody had any room of movement, bro. No room for error. Now, once everybody got inside, this is what he would do. I would put an image, but then it would look a little weird. So let me put it in basketball terms. He would start shooting like Curry, bro. He would start shooting like Curry. I'm talking, this dude would pull down his pants, whip out his wee-wee, and then start peeing in the air, bro, like a fire hydrant, bro. Like just start peeing in the air, bro. It looked like a arc, bro. That's the first time I knew what an arc was, bro. From his freaking pee trajectory, bro. The stuff would it was just going everywhere, and he would move with it, bro. Like you would try and get away, but you couldn't get away, bro. You couldn't get away. And I don't know why this went on for so long and nobody stopped it. Some kids actually found it funny. I don't know if any of them are watching this video, bro. Y'all found it funny to get peed on. Like, come on, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, on one faithful day, he got me. Sad to say it, He got me, bro. I was in like this corner right here. I was in this corner. He shot his shot, and hey, that went in, bro. I was in the corner, and then he looked my way. He didn't even go like straight shoot freaking pee on my freaking leg, bro. He like shot it up, and then I tried to run, but like 2 drops got on my pants, bro. And then I got so heated. So mad, and he started apologizing, and I'm like, bro, you've been doing this for the past 2 months now. 2-3 months on average. What are you sorry for? And what made it even worse, this dude's mom was a teacher. We were in the 4th grade, and his mom was a 3rd grade teacher. She was my 3rd grade teacher, bro. She was my 3rd grade teacher. I would say her name, but I don't want to dox, so I'm gonna call her Miss Michael. We're gonna call her Miss Michael. But around some point, someone got fed up. Because he begged me not to snitch. Whenever he hit me, I was like, yeah, I'm telling. The frick, I'm telling everybody, bro. I'm telling the entire world what the frick you just did. I don't care what it makes me look like, bro. I'm telling, bro. I was about to be a snitch that very day, bro. But then he begged me, and I'm not gonna lie, we were friends. So I was like, I'll let it slide, but can you please stop? And he never stopped. I'm not gonna lie, he never stopped. But after me, someone got fed up and told a teacher, and bro, let's move to the next scene. All right, we're back in the classroom, right? This is on a whole different other day, right? A whole nother day. We're past it, you know. I got peed on. We're not gonna focus on that part though. We're not gonna focus on that part. Like I said in the last scene, someone got fed up and told the teacher, and the teacher obviously knew that his mom was a teacher. So he went up to his mom and told his mom, and wow, this kid, I don't know what to say, but damn. Damn. So on one fateful day, after the snitch, his mom pulls up to the freaking classroom, pulls up and is like, Michael, I heard that you have been pissing on other students while they've been trying to use the restroom in PACE. I need you to get up right now and you're gonna go clean the restrooms. And I was like, damn, because remember what I told y'all, the floor was filled to the brim with piss, bro, and all she gave him was paper towels, bro. So imagine how his hands got wet and soaky. You might be asking yourself, did Alvin laugh that day? Did he laugh during the situation? And the answer is yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It felt kind of good because, hey, the dude got me. So now he's getting got. Now his hand's finna get got. You see how his hand's going like this? He don't know what to do. But yeah, ultimately, in the end, he got. I guess you could kind of say I got my get back. Technically speaking, I did get my get back. But not really, because I mean, what's worse, cleaning up pee or getting peed on? I'm allowed 3 questions. That's all you're getting. You in the back.
Hey, Alvin, we know you've been through a lot that school year. How did you feel going into that restroom, and how much did it affect you in the long run?
Well, going into that restroom, I didn't expect for any of that to happen. On a day-to-day basis, you know, some days he would be chill, other days he wasn't. You just have to, hopefully you could use the restroom fast enough. Speaking on him, you know, getting a few drops of me and stuff, by no standards did I let that slide. I pressed the hell out of him, told him, hey bro, you got to stop doing that. And now every time that I was in the restroom, he would stop. But with other people, no. With other people, he would still, you know, do his thing, or he'd probably just get it out before I got there. You know what I'm saying? So W press. You in the front. You in the front.
We know you used to do a lot of gaming videos. So what's your take on the new GTA trailer?
With the GTA trailer, I would have to give it a cool 9 out of 10. I feel like everything was pretty realistic. Features looking nice. I will definitely be copying it fairly soon. As soon as it gets into the Xbox store, whatever it's called, Microsoft store, I will be copying it, and hopefully we can make a video out of it. Do some GTA roleplay for a video. Yeah, hopefully that could happen. I'll take one more question. One more question. You over there.
Hey, just wanted to ask why you or anyone was still associating with this guy after everything.
You know, I think that's a clickbait question. None of these questions are real. This is AI. You know, I'll give you one more chance. You again, you in the back. You way in the back.
Yeah, I'm just here to ask how your day is, man. I'm a big fan.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting this question. You know, I think that's a clickbait question. You guys are stupid. Well, if you guys are only gonna ask me clickbait questions, then I guess it's gonna wrap up the video. So holy frick, I almost just fell over my briefcase. Woo!
You know, that just seems like a clickbait question. That's pretty lazy.